Nashville, Tennessee, today, Nissan Stadium, as these two teams square off for a chance to be the champion of the Music City Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Louisville Cardinals. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. He'll bring it back, looking for help. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Cardinals' offense will come out first. And this is a matchup that we've been talking about coming into this. High-powered offense squaring off against a defense that is more than capable of shutting them down. This one's going to be fun, David.
Yeah, and this defense has been able to do that. Like every offense they've faced, they've played great. They take away what you do best. Obviously, Palmer, on that other side, this is a high-powered offense. They're really, really good. How does this matchup unfold?
You're right, Dave, and I think as the season's gone on, this is a matchup that we've circled on our calendar, knowing that these two teams are going to square off and face each other. So many guys on the field today are going to play in the National Football League. There's a lot of experience on both sides of the ball. This one's going to be fun to watch.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Horn. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
And the Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He's got it. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Rebels offense has the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable. Guys that...
Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it all in that last play.
Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
Got him downfield. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his...
Touchdown, Ole Miss! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they... And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. And the Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They go to the counter. He breaks a tackle. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. The sure hands, it's stuck. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Cardinals decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle boxes. He moved the throw away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Lived to fight another down.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to the ground. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Give to the running back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really nice penetration by this defense. Getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
Pulls it in. It's stuck. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
I love the start for this quarterback on 3rd down. 3rd down, obviously, money down.
There he goes. Past the 1st down marker and still running. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Cardinals are rolling down the field. Might as well give it to him again. This time, stopped in the backfield, finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. And the Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. 3rd and long, coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Fires to the tight end. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Cardinals have pushed it inside the 20. Looking for space. It's Armstrong. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Daniel. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Buys a little time with his feet. Unleashes one. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Powell. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Got it behind the line. It's Powell. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Daniel. Going to try to pop. Screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Well, look at this. 4th down and a mile and a half, and the offense is still on the field.
underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing it because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And he did get that extra point through with no problem despite the snowy surface. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Going to try to get it himself. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Punt is in the air. Hauls it in, looking for space. Makes a move. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Off the play fake on 1st down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air, it's Daniel. It's complete. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. Got a man. It's Pratt. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
How many 1st downs is that alone? You know, just on this drive, the defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out, continue to have to play more and more guys. You got to do something to change this.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football and they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
He's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run or loading the box. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. He leaves it with his back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Narasov. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Runs through a tackle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Cardinals can really attack on this second and short. Going to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. So it's an 80-yard drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Daniel, looking to buy time. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage.
Oh, a lot of space. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. They'll try to get it in with the run. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Now, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Really nice third down sub-defense there at that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up for it.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Dude, from fourth and goal, backs backs against the wall you don't want to give up points to. I'm putting points on the scoreboard. What a play by this defense. Nice break on the football, gets the pick, finds the green grass, and takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue in to him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Rebels will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going for the big play. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Louisville! Once he got a snap, it was all over right to the house.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Trying to set up the screen. Quick spin on the run. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. The Rebels line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Daniel. Here's a heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. With the question as to whether he can feel his fingers at this point, fair catch is wise in the middle of this snowy, cold weather. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Horn. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Finds a tight end down the gut. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, we figured we might get a Music City Bowl that would have social media buzzing, and through 2 quarters of football, indeed, that's the case. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Music City Bowl.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Cardinals will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. That's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing, they're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Daniel. Buys a little time. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. And the Rebels have this offense rolling.
Man, what a nice play in the passing game there. We were all in the car driving over here together in the snow, and we were wondering, is anybody going to be able to even complete a pass in these conditions? Well, I guess we just got our answer there. It's not easy, man. As a quarterback, the ball is slippery. And for receivers or anybody running routes, it's hard to get in and out of breaks, but they might have been throwing that ball in Miami. I mean, that looked beautiful and on time.
Got a man. It's Nowaski. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Terrell. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on second down for this offense. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Powell. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Rebels started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Behind the chains now on second and long. There's the pressure. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the grab, it's Pratt. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And after the three-spot guys were all tied up.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Looking for a crease, it's Armstrong. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Got 3 on first down at second and 7. They go to the ground. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. The Cardinals come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on third. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. Looking to throw, it's Daniel. He's going to fire deep. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, second and 10. Sets up the screen. didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's third down. Makes the grab. It's Powell. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. Target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is. Make sure.
Holds it in, the first down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's first and 10 from the 39. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Looking to throw on first down. Skips away from pressure. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Escapes the pressure to his right. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Powell. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on fourth down. They'll try to sneak it. The Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking for room, it's Powell. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go right back to him. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Under fire. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it out. It's Horn. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Darrisaw. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. First and 10 as the clock winds under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Grabbed over the middle. It's Horn.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Rides the back on the option to give. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. The Cardinals have it with a first and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. And the Cardinals with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Handoff to the single running back. Oh, it's out! Recovered by the defense, and he's off! He's at the touchdown Rebels! The defense putting points on the board.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And here's the return. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. One final play before the end of the quarter. He'll pull it on the read. Got room to work. Got the first down and more. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll try the run. Plows through the defense. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's there or something. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover. Pick up the first. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Horn. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Cardinals are flying down the field. To the air on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. The give to the back. Hard running there. Got the first down and more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hauser. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's stuck. Breaks into the open. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Cardinals had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. After losing a couple of yards, it's now second and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Already 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Cardinals! Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. Just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some win. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back, keep that momentum going.
Looking to throw, it's Daniel. Snagged in the middle, it's Nowaski. Turns it on in midfield. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on first and 10 from the 35. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got it in the middle. It's Averill. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Cardinals moving quickly to the line.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. With the catch, it's Armstrong. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Finds him out of backfield. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the ball squirts out, deep in their own end. And not much else could go wrong. A defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on.
And how about this defense? Pinning their ears back, being aggressive near the goal line. They could smell it, maybe trying to get the safety, but even better, force the fumble, fall on top of it. Touchdown for this defense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Wants to fire on 2nd down. He wants a big play here late. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? Give the
strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Looking deep down the right side. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. In college football, I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. And I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Complete to the right. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you could tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.